Hey folks, so now we're going to be looking at some exercises and variations that we can do to work our legs. Now, as many of you know, I am recently almost 2 months out of recent knee surgery to my left leg. You can probably even see the difference between the definition in my left thigh muscle versus the definition in my right. Therefore, some of these exercises you're not going to necessarily see me going or achieving full depth or even full intensity, and guess what? That's okay. I'm going to be showing different variations you can do depending on your level of mobility, your comfort level, or with existing conditions or injuries that may or may not be hindering you. So let's take a few moments and we're going to look at our squat and a couple of different variations we can do in our workouts when we're doing stuff at home. So right now, one of the things that I like to do is pulse squats. Now, for some folks that can't get to full depth even with a regular squat, this might be all you'll be able to do. But let's take a look right now at my squat, which I'm very lucky is almost at parallel post knee surgery. So here we go, and then I come on up. Here I go, and then I come on up. Now what we're going to look at is the pulse squat. What I'm going to do is that using either 2 or 3 different locations and levels in this squat, I'm going to hold the position and I'm going to bounce it. What I mean by bounce it is I'm going to keep my upper body still and let my legs do all the work. Let's take a look at what that looks like. So going down in my squat, this is looking pretty good. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go bounce, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to put my arms out to the side so you can see that I'm not doing something like this. I'm not going, my butt's not going like this. My upper body's not changing. It's my legs doing all the work. All right, let's look at that again. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, reset. 1, 2, 3, 4, reset. Okay. Now, for some of you that for whatever reason might not be able to go down too far, that's fine. Even if this is what your squat looks like, that's excellent. Believe me, this was about where I was just a few weeks ago as well. This is fine. And if you want to add those pulses, excellent. If you want to really challenge yourself, let's look at adding different levels. So we start going to our full range of motion, which for me is about parallel right now. I go hold, 2, 3, 4. I rise up another level, and then I do another set of bounces. 1, 2, 3, 4. Raise up, still not at full extension. My knees are nice and bent, and I do a little 1, 2, 3, 4. Then I come all the way up and do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Middle. 1, 2, 3, 4. Upper. 1, 2, 3, 4. Reset. Watch my upper body. None of this. Not that I don't like a good booty twerk. It's all this, even at the middle level. Not doing a rock, not doing a shoulder shrug bounce, all in the knees. Now, of course, if you want to add a little bit more of plyometrics to your workout, as well as a bit of cardio, we can always do jump squats. I honestly don't know how well my knee could handle that right now, but making sure, I'm only going to go down to here and just give an example. Come up. Oh yeah, definitely not ready for that yet, and guess what? That's okay. There are other videos out there that can show you how to do a proper jump squat. Now, let's take a look at our friend, the reverse lunge, and different variations we can do. Again, 2 months out of knee surgery, I'm going to do the best I can with this, and I think it's important for people to see things that don't look perfect, that show people working through recovery, because this is often the case for many different types of athletes and regular everyday people. Injuries happen, life happens. We're not always going to look like the picture perfect Instagram video or fitness video. It's also one of the reasons why I'm standing here with my quarantine belly hanging out to the world, because this is the body I got, and I'm gonna do what I can with it because I love it, and I only have one of them, and I'm gonna do the best I can, and so can you, my friends. So, back to that lunge. Feel free with some of these exercises, if you have it, to use something that's weighted. In this case, I do have a 10-pound weight, but I'm gonna show the exercises without it. Just know that if you ever want to increase the difficulty or intensity, weight is always a way to do that. You can also use objects like cats or dogs, if they are so inclined to put up with your bullshit during stuff like this. God bless the nation's cats and dogs and animals for putting up with us and also keeping us sane during these times of quarantine. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stand with my legs like this, and I'm going to have my left leg, my injured leg, forward. Then I'm going to take my right, step back. I have my heel up right now, but I'm going to place it down on the ground comfortably behind me so that my heel is flat, like so. This is a really good starting position. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to think of my knee as an elevator going straight down to the ground. I'm not going to try to rock my hips forward or push my butt back. Geez, that's even hard to balance. Nice and straight, hips and knee going straight down to the floor, and then up again. Straight down and up again. Heel touching the ground again. As I go down, yes, my back heel does come up off the floor, and then I place it back up. That's with the heel up. This is with the heel down. Heel up for the whole thing. Heel down at the start, but then the heel comes up. Heel stays up and comes down. If we want to add some difficulty to this, step one is just keeping this position like so and doing 1, 2, 3, 4. Want to change it up? Step back with each set. And 1, and together. And 2, and together. And 3, and together. Another thing that you can do to challenge yourself is you can try to start the position by taking one of your legs and just putting it directly behind you like so, almost as if I'm trying to take this foot and have my toe be in relation to where my right hip is, the opposite one. Then do these. Like so. If you want an added level of difficulty. And again, all of these can be done with added weight. So we've looked at our friends, the squat and the lunge, and variations that we can do on that. Next, what we're going to look at in the new video is what I like to call variations on the territorial dog. We'll look at ways that we can do this on the ground and on ways that will also stimulate our core and our arms more by holding it up from almost sort of like a table plank position. For now, play around with these, and if you have any questions or if you want any more suggestions on how to change up some of these exercises to make them more difficult or to decrease the difficulty or to work around injuries, again, please don't hesitate to reach out and send me a message. All right, friends, looking forward to seeing you soon. Bye.